So be it, Jedi.
What's going on, guys? Back giving another video. A couple days ago on my community page, I posted an announcement saying I wanted to start a Q&A series for the channel. So this is the first video responding to that. And the first question comes from Malekith, and he asks, what Star Wars Hot Toys figures do I want to see? I'm going to eliminate the figures that we know are going to happen. I mean, we know we're going to get an Episode 3 Anakin, whether that be the light side or dark side version. We'll know we'll probably get a Episode 3 Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, some of these figures are just not a matter of if, but when. So, to narrow it down, I'm going to name 3, 2 of which I really don't think we'll ever see, but 1 has a really strong likelihood of getting made eventually. Starting off with number 3, I would really like to see a Legends accurate Darth Bane. Don't give me that Clone Wars crap. That's not how he's depicted in the novels. That's not how he should look. I want Darth Bane the way he's depicted in his trilogy and the way he looks on the cover of his books. Darth Bane is one of my favorite Sith, aside from the lore of him starting the Rule of Two. The books are just great, and that made me really appreciate him as a character, and he's definitely on my tier list of Sith Lords. So I'd love to see him in some capacity. Number 2, I'd love to see Darth Plagueis. I mean, again, ties into the expanded universe and his novel and the importance and the role he played in continuing the Sith grand plan, and the fact that he taught Palpatine everything he knew. Well, Palpatine killed him. I just love Darth Plagueis. Again, he's one of my favorite Sith Lords. He's very different than your typical evil for the sake of being evil Sith Lord. Nonetheless, he's one of my favorite characters, and I'd love to see him. My number 1, a figure that I think will see one day, just a matter of what version really, and that is Asajj Ventress. Mommy Ventress is the GOAT. I've loved her character ever since we've seen her in the Clone Wars. Now she's been resurrected for the Bad Batch. Don't really know what to say about that. Maybe we'll see more story about that in the future. But overall, I love strong, badass female characters, and she's definitely on that list of you don't want to mess with her. Personally, I'd probably love to see her early outfit in the Clone Wars, or maybe even the Tartakovsky 2D version. Nonetheless, pretty much any version of Ventress would be a dopo. Love to see her. Like I said, I don't think the first 2 are coming. Can't really say never anymore because we're getting some really weird stuff here lately, but I think out of the 3, Ventress is the more likely of the trio that could come. All in all, those are the 3 figures I'd really love to see, aside from, as I said, figures that we know we're going to get eventually. We all want 2.0s of certain figures that it's just a matter of waiting. I know we'll get Anakin, if not later this year, then almost 100% they'll announce him next year. So we've already got 2 figures from Revenge of the Sith being announced, and it's not even 2025 yet. So by all means, they could definitely announce an Episode 3 Anakin this year so that they could be ready next year. That's all I got to say pretty much. I did this mostly because I want to engage with you guys. I don't really have any friends. I'm just kidding. I love talking to you guys because, I mean, to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of friends in this hobby, so my engagement lies here on YouTube. If you guys like what you see and you want this series to continue, drop your comments, your questions, whatever you have to say down in the comments below, and I'll respond to it in another video. I like to keep this going, I like to keep the ball rolling. It's fun. I love engaging with you guys, if I haven't said 50 million times. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I'll see you in the next one.